Let me do these two and this one, and if all of those don't have anything, I will go to into creative. Are you okay? You feeling alright? It's not like you're in a small cage. Okay, definitely alright. Just does it for fun. So, let's see. These two might. This one is too small to have one. Also, I did now not check if the... well, it doesn't really matter since I will check both of them anyway, because I cannot really differentiate between them, I guess. Also, yeah, this one is the one I defeated the Lich in already. And then mined the glass. That's why you can hear all of the water. Now mobs. If the water weren't here, mobs can still spawn normally in this. Oh, Jesus. Like even the Lich Tower specific ones, as far as I'm aware. Yes, definitely, you can hear one. One of the books. Here, and then I should have quite a big area checked. Nothing. Anyway, second tower. This one... maybe. Don't think it will. It doesn't. I'm mostly looking for the tower extensions upwards. This one... no. This one feels like it could be. It isn't. Just to fly by. It doesn't seem like there's anything up here. Down here. This one might have. Let's do a quick flyby. It doesn't. And oh, this one might. This one feels like another 3. It doesn't. This one might. Nope. This one might. Nope. Let's also check that one. Is that really 2 towers without one? Is that one here? These two could have it? Nope. This one might? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why are you here? What? Hi. Why are you here? And how did I not notice that you were missing? You know what, I'm gonna bring my dogs home and then check in creative. Because I don't want to lose them again. Welcome home. Welcome home. Now creative mode allows me to just fly in here, do this, and then fly a little bit lower. Though I can still make this quicker by checking out which ones can even have it. These two do not have it. Oh, this is a library chest, which, as you can see, has a very different loot table. A very different loot table compared to this. Well, I guess since this is now the creative world, I guess I can just go ahead and cut everything else out. And let me just, try to find one. I guess I will continue north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And none of them have a fucking Peacock Feather Fan. I cannot make this up. I don't know how I'm getting this unlucky. Also, let me actually go into the next map territory. And there we go. This one actually shows it. So yeah, let me continue the search here. Holy... what? That's a huge... how many large hollow hills? Oh, Jesus. That is Enchanted Forest. Meaning down here there is a questing RAM, which will be shown on the map below that. So about right, yep, there it is. Questing RAM. Now if I actually open this map, there might be another one. Nope, there isn't. Well, enchanted forests can have multiple questing ramps because that is the only structure that can spawn inside an enchanted forest. So if it were a little bit more here, then there would be a second one here. Sadly it isn't. 3 maps plus 1 in a 4th map, and literally none of them have it! I have no idea what's going on, but this is the least luck I ever had with that. Because usually I get it in the first or second one I check. So what I'm going to do now is I will go to this map and check out all of the... There are only large hollow hills in this. So yeah, I will check out all of the large hollow hills. Wait, what? It's not this one. It's not this one. There is a Peacock Feather Fan here. Is it you? Yes, it is! No idea how I got this unlucky. But at least we found one somewhat close to spawn. In this hollow hill right here. And since there's a medium hollow hill, I do not need to worry about anything randomly killing me. Okay, that took way too long to find. And would have taken even longer in hardcore. I'm so glad I chose to do it in creative. And I really hope you don't mind, it's just more fun for me to do it like that. Once I'm in chapter 1 and beyond, I will actually not really have a need for that anymore. Like sure, there are a few things that I could check for. Examples being certain biomes. Oh yeah, I do want the scanner again. And torches just to feel a little safer. Oh, yeah, it's stone. I need to change that again. I wish stone were blacklisted actually. Same, dirt is actually blacklisted. This block can't be selected. There we go. But I am at the western end. There. There it is. Peacock Feather Fan? Yes. Pretty sure the blacklist is something you can change yourself. There we go. And here it is. Let me introduce you to why the Peacock Feather Fan is one of my favorite items. Oh my god, it's so much more amazing with the slime sling because it has such a huge forward trajectory. Holy shit. Though also it is only as amazing if you actually have a clear path forward. Like if you have something away, it's less amazing with the slime sling. But let me show you without the slime sling then. Without the slime sling it has a big upwards trajectory. As you can see, infinite uses. Now the thing about this is, if you use it again while the jump boost effect it gives is active, as you can see, I do not get boosted upwards. It instead pushes air. What that air does is it pushes away entities that are close to you. This is also what it does when you use it while on the ground, but when you use it while on the ground it also takes durability. It has 1024. But while in the air, it is infinite rockets basically. I guess I can use obsidian to make obsidian tools. The obsidian all-in-one tool even. Yeah, that's something I should definitely do real quick. Because that's way better than the stone all-in-one tool and has a huge amount of durability. As well as obviously mine level glass. And it's short. Whatever. No, I do not in fact have an increased reach distance. That's something that the bauble slots can give you. Okay, now for the actual grind. First of all, I should make a few more maps. First of all, I should probably just loot the Urgas tower and show you how exactly this is built. 395? Oh, there it is. Also, do not worry, it does not do any damage to you. It only does block damage. So get that 25. 26 even, that's perfect. Meaning I can now make 13 stable fabric. And even more. And the longer I wait, the more aggressive it gets. The bigger it gets, up to some maximum size. I do have a screenshot somewhere on the official Discord server. Also, you might notice that there are certain blocks that are just not getting destroyed. It's always the middle one and one of the two sides. In this case, it's this side that does not get destroyed at all. I mean, you could just place a collection system above here and don't have to worry about it getting destroyed because it just won't get destroyed. And if you have a rift in water, it will obviously fill itself back up if a block gets destroyed, meaning infinite world threat. Now, the Urgas Tower, which houses a few of those gastlings. Also, if you want to get a lot of netherrack, this is where you get netherrack. Now, the base tower is split into 3 parts. 1, 2, and there will be another one further up. Here, that's the 3rd one. And at the top of the 3rd one is the boss. Now, what I care about right now, I will not go through the entire tower because there are pinch beetles in that. And quite a few other mobs that can just instantly kill me if I'm not careful. What I care about because of that is the side towers. Every time it splits into a new big tower, which happens twice because one time here and one time a little further up, it splits into 3 side towers. And those side towers split into 1 to 4 even smaller side towers. And at the top of those side towers, you will find chests. And those chests can have quite a few nice things. Now, usually there is a staircase that you can just go down onto. That is one of the things I'm looking for. However, there is a type of tower, this one right here, which might have a side door, like the ones you see here. But usually that means I will actually have to break the block myself. Now, theoretically, I could use Psy to break it for me, but... Oh. And that's number 2. Steeleaf. A whole bunch of Steeleaf. Holy shit. So yeah. Whoa, no. What did I... Fuck. What the fuck was my reaction to this? I just panicked. What did I do to open this? Anyway, it's always this specific room. The one with the dark wood and the stairs. Which at the top does not have a staircase to go up. All of the others do. Lovely. But yeah, per tower you can expect about 16 Steeleaf blocks. Why? Oh Jesus. Very dangerous. Better. Oh, charcoal is also a very important one. And that is these 3 towers. Now there is this big tower. On the ground floor it goes to 1 more of those towers, so that each one of those has 4 of those towers. And this one can have up to 3 side towers. Also, I don't know if I should care about Experiment 115. You can use it for an advancement to get some research points, but I don't think it's really worth it. However, you can also use it as food, which is a little more worth it, considering I only have 7 cooked pork chop right now. Well, I did want to cook food anyway. Now, you can expect this to be about half of the chests you would find if you were to go through the entire tower. Oh god, no. Oh. Losing chunks of life to open a chest is never a good trade. Oh Jesus, I should definitely get a break spell on my Psygun and use that in this case. Okay, it is just an Enderman. Just an Enderman that did not see me. That's actually this tower fully done, because there aren't any chests up here. That's only the boss. I can now go back. But while I'm on the way, I got 1 stack and 1 Steeleaf, which translates to 7 blocks and 2. If you loot the whole tower, you can expect about 16 blocks. Usually somewhere between 15 and 17. If you just loot the outside towers like I did, you can expect about half of that, I guess. Meaning that if you want a whole stack of Steeleaf blocks, you will need to loot like 8, potentially 9. And since I want chunks of life, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because this is actually one of the safest methods, even if it looks very dangerous. You can get a whole lot of redstone, you can get a whole lot of iron from that, and glowstone as well. What I need to do is, I need to get food. So yeah, there we go. The supplies I gave you will not last forever. It is about time you should learn to cook your own food. Do keep in mind, this campfire will burn out eventually though. For those unfamiliar with Triad Forest progression, you will get major debuffs and or damage if you try going into a biome that you do not have access to yet. You don't say! Don't even know why that is said on this quest. Anyway, I will now... I seriously don't have Gathering 8? Oh, come on! I seriously do not. Well, in that case... I'll just do this a little bit. And there we go. That's already Gathering 8. Perfect. Now I can. And I still have 5 blocks left over. Which I will now keep in my hotbar, because... Let me just quickly... White. Like that. I now have Synergy, Skeletal, Infernal. No more wood. Wait, that's taking status boost. Now what does Synergy do? If an item that has a Steeleaf part is in my hotbar or in an armor slot, while I have Steeleaf or blocks of Steeleaf in my hotbar, the more the better. It regenerates, it basically has a mending effect. Again, the more Steeleaf I have in my hotbar, the stronger that effect is. The Steeleaf does not get consumed. Which means that Steeleaf will now be a permanent part of my hotbar. Until I switch out the Steeleaf for something better. Also, I now have a lot of defense. So yeah, I no longer need to worry as much about dying. Obviously, I still need to worry quite a lot about dying. However, there is a thing I can actually do to worry less about dying. Now, computerizer, avert your eyes. Now, that thing does require me getting a little bit more glass. But now that I actually have a pickaxe that has mining level glass, it's way easier to get it. I do need 4 of you. I do need a chest. Hi. You okay? What else was it? I think it was 4 leather. And it's... I don't have any wool. I should have some... Actually, I do have wool, but I don't want to use it. Oh yeah, that also means I don't need the nightly pick anymore, because I now have this. How many was it? I think it was 2 red ones? Pretty sure it was 2 red ones, meaning I will need to look for another one. More glass! The water is actually way more annoying now. Nope, nope, nope. That's also skeletons. Definitely no. You need 1 more glass. Literally 1 more. No, 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 no. Oh, blighted, but no wither bow. Got lucky there. Got very lucky there. You know what I should just do for that? I should just go to that lich tower and quickly go into the boss room, get the glass I need, and then leave. There we go. Oh god. Nope, that's enchanted bow. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, didn't see me. Nah. There we go, we are out. Second of all, Dweller's backpack. Now what does this allow me to do? Let me show you. Well, I guess I don't know how much I can actually show you because it's currently raining. But what I can do is open it and look at this. It has 2 slots for tanks with 4 buckets of capacity each. It has a crafting interface that sadly only lets you craft items that are not game stage gated at all. No matter if you have the game stage or not. It has 2 slots for tools, and you can even wear it on your back and access it via hotkey. Now, casting resistant device. I have a little bit more iron now. I should still have 1 Psydust somewhere. There it is. Don't worry, the bigger the chests get, the more blind I will get. Yes, I want to use the break block here. Oh, nice. But there we go, we now have 2 spells in here. Smite and something that is also called Smite, but is actually break block. There we go. Now, I just need to kill something, and you seem like something I can kill. That gives me XP orbs. Probably because you do. Now, let me show you what I can do. Actually, have I renamed the correct one? Yes, I did. It did not use the Charm of Life. However, what I can now do is stand and fire without taking damage. And just like that, one of the worst ways of taking damage is eliminated. Completely. Well, one of the biggest damage sources, rather. Because I do not take any fire damage whatsoever. I can just chill in lava and do not have to worry about anything. Now, why is that happening? Because I converted this into a pigment backpack. Can only be acquired by wearing a pig backpack and being struck by lightning. Anyway, what I actually wanted to do is... I do have one more map somewhere. I do have this. Let me just... I shouldn't have any bolts, but I can just... We can make some again. I do want quite a few maps, and I can make compasses. Which I could then use to actually make empty maps with paper. I need 7. Which also means that I can just quickly do this. There we go. And 8 raven feathers, which I definitely do have somewhere in here. There. And with that I have my second blank magic map. Let's try and find some sugarcane. Wait, oh. No way, even more boys! Even more lost boys! Definitely gonna bring you back first. I care more about you than the maps. Why did I jump? Can I wish you to come back, to come down here as well? Yes, I can. The boys are coming back together. I didn't even know I lost them. Which is bad. I should know if one of my boys isn't there anymore. Anyway, the swamp has quite a lot of sugarcane, so that should be an easy task. I need 56... 57. I need 57 sugarcane. Oh, that's the fire swamp? Actually, let me show you. Look at me. I'm not taking any damage from this. I should be burning right now. But I'm not. Okay. Oh, look at him. Look at this cutie. Sadly, don't have any bones with me right now. And there we go, that is enough. Do actually love saying the word Peacock Feather Fan. And it's not because of cock. Anyway, 57. 56 of these. I had done the space key. I do that quite often when I shouldn't. Don't know why. Anyway, we now have 8 more magic maps. And what I want to do is just explore those 8. Now I already know 2 of them, so let's actually start with the ones I do not know. And go... So I know this one, so let's start here and go this way. And I literally don't have to worry about any of the biomes anymore now. Which is amazing. There we go, that is number 2. Immediately seeing one of the Urgas towers I'm interested in. I will probably only do 9 and hopefully get enough chunks of life to be happy for the rest of my playthrough. And what is annoying that if I have F3 open, I cannot see if I have the jump boost effect. Which makes it very... Also, as I can see, the map is now bugging and not showing me actually... okay. Nice. That's 2. Sane, that's good. The other 2 I don't care about. It is kinda hard to differentiate between the shades of green. Like this one kinda looks like it could be an enchanted forest, but it only really does so because of the surrounding colors. This is not an enchanted forest biome. It does get way easier if it's actually surrounded by water, which it usually is, but sometimes it just isn't. Which is also an interesting fact. Most biomes are actually surrounded by water. Yeah, that is one of the issues. As you can see, sometimes the effect lingers a little before disappearing, which is caused by, I don't know what exactly, some form of lag. But yeah, the effect may just sit here at 0 seconds for like a minute or so, if it gets really bad. And during that time, you can obviously not use the Peacock Feather Fan again. Questing Ram, number 3. Ooh. We got purple wool. I think magenta is really not an issue. It isn't because of lilac. Don't know how it's pronounced. Allium. Yeah, that's not an issue. I think I just found the next one already. Blue. Lovely. And that's... Wait, is that 6 or is that 5? Ooh, we got a green one. That's nice. There's another one. So we definitely have 6, maybe even 7. Sign. Nice. I am not... This feels like a... Is it a different... I don't think it is a different shade of green, but it kind of looks like this is an enchanted forest. Pretty sure it actually isn't, but we will see once we actually get down there. I cannot... Wait, this is an enchanted forest! This is definitely a different shade of green than this. Black and orange. Lime, that's good. And one I didn't have yet. Actually, let me get... Oh. Did I pick up the food or did I completely forget about it? And these 3 at the top. There we go. This is everything I have mapped. We have 1 down here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 questing rams. Which is not enough for what I want to do. So what can I do now? Let's see, we have this sheep right here. Brown. Let me check out some wheat. As you can see, it will start following me. I can now lead it all the way down. And right here. Only for it to fall down here and be trapped. That's magenta, I think. But I can do exactly the same with even more sheep. Just the further away I get, the more annoying it will be to get them back, obviously. And sometimes they just do not want. Luckily, I have the option to make LEDs, which make this whole ordeal way easier. Let's make LEDs. There we go, that is 6 LEDs. If I ever need more, I know, I should never need more than that. Good. Now 2 more. I feel like, since I'm using LEDs now, I should move away from this system and just place the stairs like that down there. That's not quite working how I would love it to. There we go. And I guess I can also make this on this side, just in case. You bitch. No, you do not. And you don't either. I'm so sorry I have to do this, but my sheep are more important than wolves that are not part of the boys. Because a true boy would never hurt a sheep. I'm not gonna go back for 1 brown sheep. That's a few. I might want that. On the other hand, it's not colors that I need. Yeah, it's not colors that I actually need, so no. This far out, I'm only gonna take home colors that I actually still need. Is that purple? Yes, it is. Any other sheep nearby? Nope, only you. That is purple. Now the only 2 colors I actually need are blue and green. Now, most important question, how many sheep do I have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Enough. Now, why do I not need lime? I think my food... Yeah, my food despawned. I completely forgot about it. Now, why do I only need lime? Let's say that one of... Let's actually use you. You and our white sheep. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna... Okay, that's annoying. I'm gonna get you. And what do we get? A lime sheep. And just like that, the only one I need is blue. Perfect. That's what I wanted to say. Now, let's break all of the stairs, just in case. And I will actually make a second enclosure. And that enclosure will only contain distinctly colored sheep. So, I should not use wheat. So, let's start with you. White. You can in fact go up here, that's good to know. I guess for now I can just break and replace the fence. That is white. Lime. Welcome in. And one brown. Nope, you don't. You do not belong in here. There are 4 colors missing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can kill 2 of them now. And now for the colors that are actually missing. We have yellow, orange, black. So yellow, orange, black, and that's why I moved them all. Speaking of, I can now remove this fence as well. That normal skeleton will actually use its sword like a sword and not like a bow. It's only the druids that use it like a bow for some reason. And lastly, light blue. Light blue, die. And with that we now have one of every color of sheep. More food, but this time with paying attention to it. Now, can I use shears? Yes, I can. Perfect. What I need now is 10 of every single color of wool. Now I should give them an even bigger enclosure so that they can eat more grass. Which, let me actually just do that. And there we go. Let me just quickly replace this with a block of dirt. And now, open it up. By the way, killing sheep does not drop any wool. I don't know if that's also the case with the vanilla sheep, but it's definitely the case with the twilight sheep. They do not drop wool when killed. So you need to use shears. Also this time, I didn't forget about the food. And yeah, now I just need you to eat quite a few times. And the worst part is, it's the green one, meaning I cannot easily get the green wool in another way. It is. I just take you and bring you in here. Thank you. I only need one more. Well, it worked. And there we go. We have all 16 colors of wool. At least 10 times. The only issue is 1, 2, 7. I will need 3 more. I will go further up, further north. Maybe this one and this one. By the way, fun fact, this sound is a vanilla sound. It's player breath. Oh yes, we got one. Also, should I already do the questing ramps that I come across here? I feel like I should. So, how does a questing ram work? You either throw wool on the ground that it eats, or you right click wool on it. The particle color is completely random, by the way. But once you have fed it, you cannot feed it 2 of the same color. And once you've fed it 1 of each color, you get rainbow particles and You get some loot. Including a block of gold. Now the lapis lazuli block is definitely unintentional, because it allows you to get lapis lazuli during chapter 1, which is not what Computerweiser wants. He only wants you to get lapis lazuli during chapter 2 and onward. Also, I love the questing map trophy. It's my favorite trophy in the Twilight Forest. And I will keep wearing it for probably the entire playthrough, because we just absolutely adore it. Oh, look at that Yeti. Being their own son. Okay, then never mind. I just want to be friendly. I thought you wouldn't do anything to me if your eyes are closed and happy looking like that. But apparently I was wrong. Well, at least fall damage doesn't hurt me. Which means the Alpha Yeti cannot hurt me, basically. While I'm here. Let me just collect everything again. Okay, I guess it is already everything. Everything else probably despawned. Yep. There we are. The next map I will be exploring, I will be doing the August Tower as well. Guess I can put all of you in here for now. Wait, why am I even making a am I completely stupid? I am completely stupid. I've been wasting a lot of iron on that. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will need 8 more. That also means I do not actually need to do the August Towers yet. Which also means that I will only do them once I'm actually done. Very likely don't have that much to show, except for maybe some reactions. I will definitely show you all of the maps once they're fully done. I should be on the new one. Which... look at this! Enchanted Forest, right there. That was quick. Oh, look at that! There would have been another one right here. I'm not going down anymore, though. This is something that's actually interesting, because there isn't anything on the map there. However, if I'm actually just quickly gonna fly there, you're gonna find that there actually is something there. There's a whole lich tower that is not being shown on the map. And there we go. Let me quickly push you all out of the way, hopefully without pushing you off. That is the area around us, with us being directly here. And what I'm going to do now is take 9 of these and put everything I don't need away. There was one here. Yes. Let's do that one first. And here we are. And that is 1 out of 7. One thing you should keep in mind is that synergy is sometimes bugged. Sometimes items in armor slots are not actually being repaired. If that happens, you need to put them into your hotbar to repair them. which is obviously very annoying, because that means you cannot wear it while that happens, but it doesn't happen all that often, and it fixes itself usually after a few restarts. Can I convince you to come out of the hole, maybe? No? I need to put one crumble horn in here, because sadly they do not stack. If you log off while flying with the hang glider, if you log back on, the hang glider will stop working and you will fall. So be careful when you log off, and preferably just don't do it while flying with the hang glider. And another thing about logging off, if you log off in one of the special biomes, for example the Dark Forest, when loading back in, the game takes a few seconds to realize that you actually are allowed in here. And sometimes in those few seconds it spawns a kobold. Just something to be mindful of if you're playing Masochist mode, because again, they can just straight up whack you. Especially if you're still loading it and can't do anything about that. The inventory is getting way emptier. And I'm getting one last crumble horn. And there we go. What I will do after the break is go to all of the Urgas towers that I have not gone to yet in the 3x3 field and loot them. I also do want 2 more slime pearls. Let's start south. I do need to kill something on the way there so that I can use the wake block spell. Let's start with this one right here. Tower 1 done. And there we go. Well, that's a creeper and a skeleton. And there you are. Hi. Am I coming in? That's not where I wanted you to go. Perfect. Don't care too much about the creeper exploding, but I might just be able to do this. Perfect. Hi. Why are you attacking me? Do not push me off. Definitely good thing that I didn't skip out on this one. So in total right now I have 8 chunks of life. I guess I can throw that away, can keep this, why not? Throw this away. I actually want this in my inventory. Can quickly convert all of these to 11 blocks. And I can obviously quickly take these, so that I have 50 levels total now. And that's where I'm currently standing. Nice. Good start. Hi there, Steeleaf. Does this? Yes, it does. quite a lot of Steeleafs just lying around. There's the other things that I want, and a lot of things that I do not want or need. Oh shit, that's a lighted borer. I think it already... Nope, it didn't. Now it did. Okay, at least we get another charm of life back. And I will now go here. Got a somewhat average number of Steeleaf, which is perfectly fine because that means 8 blocks. Meaning I now have half a stack. Yeah. It's that again. Luckily I can just do this and... Wait, is it? Nope, fuck you. I have to do this. Yes. Sweet, got another one. If you want to farm more charms of life, the easiest way to do this is... basically how I've already done it. Just searching for charm of life. And this just has one. So if it doesn't have one, you can just not go in there and don't risk getting attacked by anything. Except for the gas, which can definitely be very annoying, but like, as you can see, they don't do any damage to me. Oh! I can take out the castle guard, which means... I now have a total of 0 gas tiers. They... why ever they didn't drop any. Or maybe they got destroyed by one of the explosions, that might also be the case. But yeah, it's very easy to farm gas tiers here. Hi. As you can see, Blighted do not work apparently. But normal ones do. And apparently, I don't know why they do not drop gas tiers. They definitely can and should do that. Ooh. That ironing is not worth it. Oh. What? Okay. 3 more. I'm at 16 now. Which is a very nice number to have. Which is... not a lot. Should still be within acceptable variance though. And I'm only 1 off from the 48 I would expect to have right now. What? How do you not take any damage? Oh, do I see fire wizard? I see. Enemies can have random effects. And this one just so happened to have the one that it needs to not be affected by gas balls, by fireballs at all. Whoa! Yes, it does have Steeleaf. Let me just quickly go down here. Still no tears, what the fuck? Anyway, let's go down. Maybe I can actually kill one per hand. Oh, this one, however, dropped tears. There we go. 50. Jesus. Well, anyway. Oh. Hi there. Can I get you to potentially just fuck off? Thank you. And that is the last one. Jesus. I mean, I do have 62, but I think I should do one more. And we are back. Nice. This one. This is gonna be the one. I think I will need more chests. In fact, I definitely will. Alright, now for our last one. Hi. There you go. Also, can the rain please stop again? That is the last chest I will open. And now I am done. Just need to go east all the way back to base. We have our stack now, plus 44 more, and we now have 23 Charms of Life. Now in normal mode it would actually make sense to convert them to Charms of Life 2. Gives the Charm of Life 1 gives you back 4 health, 4 hearts I think it was. The Charm of Life 2 gives you back 20. That's definitely a big difference in normal mode. In Masochist mode it doesn't care. If you die, if you are one shot, you are one shot. No matter if you get back 4 or 20 health. However, another useful thing is the effects that last way longer. 30 seconds instead of the, I don't know, 5. And there we go. That is part 2 of this episode done. Which was probably the most dangerous one. Now for part 3. The reason why I got the blocks of gold is that I want to make with Steel Tokens level 1. However, with Steel Tokens level 2, only require another star. Meaning that I will fight 10 withers. In fact, I will fight more than 10 withers. I will fight 15, 16. I will fight 16 withers. Which means 16 times 3. I will need a total of 49 wither skeleton skulls. Now before you ask, yes, I can count, but this right here is only enough for one wither. Now why is that? I currently only have wither skeleton skulls. There is still something missing. The soul sand. To get it, either you need to find it because it does still spawn. It shouldn't, it should be replaced with dirt, but it can still spawn. Or you just use this recipe. Now dark sugar requires sugar plus this again. And wither dust requires a wither skeleton skull. Which means what I need right now is a whole bunch of sugar canes, yet again. Because for 16 withers I will need one full stack of soul sand. Which means I will need to make 65 divided by 5 times 4, which is 52. Which means 56 divided by 7 is 8. Yeah. So I need about a stack of sugar canes yet again. I don't need as much as I think I will. Oh, that's a mosquito swarm. Oh Jesus, that's quite a bit. Yeah, so sugarcane can grow up to 256. So if the chunk is loaded, it will just grow. Which also means that while in the overworld I will not have to worry. I only have to place like 2 or 3 and I'm basically done. Let's see. Yeah, that's not enough. Yeah, I need one more. There we go. Why do I have the Grumbler in my inventory? Whatever. Now I need a lot of sand. And now I have sand. Meaning that now I have soul sand. All I need now are way too many wither skeleton skulls. 45. Oh boy. That is the part that will take by far the longest. Because I will need to find druid houses and hope that they have a basement and hope that that basement is the basement that can have wither skeleton skulls. Not something you should just do. Because it's way easier to just wait until you have access to wither skeletons. But I will do it anyway. Oh yeah, another thing that I can already quickly do is take those 10 blocks, take 10 paper, and combine that into 10 prestige tokens level 1. And nope, they do not stack. But yeah, that is that quest done. So now I just need to fly in whatever direction, search for houses, and hope they have the basement. Not the one I want. And we have our first one. And so, it begins. Now the only thing that I might want to do with us, have a chance to drop Wither Skeleton Skulls as well. So at some point I might want to defeat some of the Withers I got the skulls for. And I feel like once I have enough for 5, is a good point to mess around a bit. And there we go, that is the 12 I need. That means I can now go back. And after I've defeated the 5 Withers, I will go east. And I will show you exactly why I made the first cutoff point at 4 out of 15 Withers. How to fight a Wither without dying in Masochist mode. First of all, where is... there. That is what I need for 5 Withers. There's something else I need. Reinforced glass. Oh, come on. I only have 19 obsidian, that's definitely not enough, so I definitely need more obsidian. I need more soul sand, aka more sand. I do still have dark sugar, which I can use with the sugarcane to easily get more. And actually, can I maybe just make a crafting calculator? It just requires 6 stone. I have neither I can very easily get it. Everything else I do have. Iron ingot, redstone, ink sac. Because, you see, right here, you will find a spiral staircase out of stone slabs. And that is 6 stone. So, there we go. That is 1 crafting calculator. Now, the crafting calculator is... Wait, am I going? Yes, I am. The crafting calculator is one of the more important items, because it allows me to just say, I want to craft 16 reinforced glass. Now, inventory detection. I usually want that on. Sometimes it does make sense to turn it off to see exactly what you need, but I usually have that on. These are the inputs. Since I did not add any recipes yet, it will say 16 reinforced glass. These are the outputs. All the outputs that are not the thing you actually want to craft. Sometimes it just randomly shows stuff in your inventory, but usually it only shows stuff that is actually crafted in the steps, shown here. And then we have the catalysts, which are just the crafting stations. So, in case of this recipe, it is a crafting table, or any of these other things. Now, to add a recipe, you can either go here, new recipe, and then add one. This is the outputs, this is the inputs, this is the catalysts. Or you can just left click and GIA integration allows you to do this. And the most important part is disambiguation, which means I will now use this obsidian specifically instead of the Ordict obsidian. And now I can save it. That's basically how I'm using it. There are still a few more things that I actually do not know, like what exactly groups mean, what exactly labels mean. Actually, this allows me to add fluids, great amounts of fluids, so I do know what that means. Ordicts. Ooh, placeholders, that might be interesting, and I don't know what exactly that does. Stuff I've never used until now. And that I will probably also not use. Wait. Oh, right, so I should actually turn that off. And should turn that on instead. Now it does struggle with recipes like these. Recursive recipes, it cannot do that. Same with recursive recipe chains, so that's 24. Actually, with the ones I have, it might just be 16. Let me quickly check. It is. Perfect. So I do need more obsidian. I do need some glass, which should be easy enough to get. I do need some sand, but I do have the dark sugar. And yes. There we go. Now I have a lot of glass. And now I'm just gonna disappear. Pretend like I was never here. And while I'm here... I don't know why it takes so long to realize that I've broken the obsidian. What I do know is that it now will not realize it until I switch back to my pickaxe. See? As soon as I switch back. I feel like it has something to do with the fact that you cannot break blocks unless you have the correct tool. Meaning you cannot even break snow with your hand. Which let me actually just show you how dumb this is. Since I'm that close. I cannot break this snow. Unless I have a shovel. Which, obviously, the all-in-one tool, being all tools in one, counts. Now it tells me I need 20 soul sand, 16 dirty glass, 16 reinforced glass. Means I can now just take this. I should kinda make sure that oh, it's literally right here, I'm already there. So I need 20 soul sand, 16 white. One stack into 16. Now I need 16 dirty glass. And now I need 16 reinforced glass. There we go. Now my wither killing spot is gonna be straight east, on top of this tree. Actually, let me make a weapon first. I will need a few more patterns now, but those are easy enough to craft. I need bowline, bowstring, arrowhead, arrow shaft, and fletchling, which I do not have the pattern for, so there we go, now I do. Fletching, actually, not fletchling. Now, I want to make the bow out of Steeleaf, out of bone, and the string out of string. Now for the arrow. I want the arrowhead out of Steeleaf. I want the fletching yes. And now for the arrow shaft. All of that I can now combine into this bow and this arrow. Important thing to note, both the arrow and the bow take durability damage when you shoot. The arrow takes 10 durability at once per shot. The bow only takes 1. And because of those 10 per shot, I do want to have a whole stack of Steeleaf. Because I think it starts at around 48, but I want 48 blocks. You will start being able to just spam it without any issues. Before that you might have issues with the bow regenerating less than you use per shot. Now let me just claim these 4 chunks. What I want to do right now, I should definitely build something below. The floor theoretically does not matter. However, I'm still gonna use a reinforced glass here just in case. And now we should be able to just stand here and kill the wither. Now, that's not actually everything. The reason why I'm doing it here is because if I take damage that includes the initial explosion the wither does, all wolves around me in a certain radius get aggressive towards the wither and stand up until the wither is dead and then sit down again. Which has quite a few consequences. First of all, my dogs could get withered and die, which is probably the most important issue. And second of all, they will get relocated to a position I do not want them in. That's why I've chosen this up here, because it is definitely far enough away. Now, what is the hitbox of the wither? These 4 blocks will be the hitbox of the wither. Meaning that what I need to do is place 1 at the top and then a few around it. Now what is actually important? The important part is that the wither must not be able to shoot me, because otherwise I will get withered and I will take a lot of damage from it. First of all, I need to block it in general so that it cannot escape, which this should already be enough. Now I will block its side so that it cannot see me standing here, even if it hovers up and would have direct line of sight, which is just this. And now I need to make sure that it cannot shoot skulls at me. Since the hitbox is only 1x1x4, but the wither is a 3x3x3.5 or something, the skulls actually get shot out of the other skulls that do not have a hitbox. Meaning that if a skull happens to be here and then shoots at me, I will get hit. Because the skull does not get destroyed by the blocks. Meaning I will have to do something like this. Actually, that works. I should just do something like this. So that I now have a chamber to actually stand in. And now I can just shoot the wither from right here. And even if I stand here and then attack it like this, this should also work. Now, how do I now build the wither? Because obviously, I only have a 2 free space here now, instead of the 3 I would need to build the wither vertically. Well, you can also do it like this. The wither will spawn at the block that the bottom, that pretty much its feet are on. So this block right here is where the wither will spawn. Now, this is obviously very stupid. I do not have any milk. If I do end up getting hit by any of the skulls that get shot, and I get withered for like 45 seconds, I am pretty much dead. Because I can only survive 23 procs of the wither effect, plus what I have right here. Now, against the wither, Charms of Life 2 are actually more beneficial than Charms of Life 1, because if you have Charms of Life 1, a wither effect proc will kill you again. With Charms of Life 2, you will survive 1 and then get killed again. However, it does not make sense to convert them, but because 1 Charm of Life 2 requires 4 Charms of Life 1. However, I am also kinda confident that no skulls will be able to get through here. And just in case, I will add these 3 blocks. Actually, I should add them down here instead. So now you can actually see how long it takes. Obviously not vein mining, because I don't want to place all of them again. And there we go. Now I should be 100% safe against everything but the initial explosion. This is, in theory, the most dangerous part of this episode by far. However, in practice, it is pretty much free. All you need to worry about is to eat. That's a wither with a low amount of max health. Withers can have up to max health. So the fact that I only got one with about 9,000 is actually amazing. Now if you know the Wither, you will know that in its second phase, which is indicated by this border, it cannot be hurt by projectiles. Anyway, let's bow down. And there we go. That is our first wither defeated. By the way, did I? I did not! Interesting. I completely forgot my knowledge of death. Now there are quite a few things that are very useful here. Witch Doctor improves voodoo puppets. At max level, it is a 100% chance to trigger. Which is at least useful for advancements. But also, if you happen to have one, it may just save you. Not gonna take it though, not yet at least. Treasure Seeker. Increases the chances of finding special items. That one is actually very useful. Because those special items you need for crafting. And thus for a lot of other advancements, it actually useful things. Scribe. Improves magic books. Enchantments expected. Not that useful. Jailer. Chance to get an enchanted key on death. 100% chance at level 5. Completely useless for me because I'm playing hardcore. Then we have Alchemist. Improves magic scrolls and potions. I am not gonna use those, so it's not really useful for me. Concentration. Reduces the casting time with magic items and prevents damages from interrupting. Also not gonna take those. Also this one only goes to 2, the others go up to 5. And for level 1 you only need 1 point. For level 2 you need 3 levels in Knowledge of Death. For level 3 you need 5 points in Knowledge of Death. For 4 you need 7, and for 5 you need 9. Shadow Walker reduces range detection. That one is useful. And then we have Woundscriber improves magic tablets. Chance to not consume on use. And use actually. There are certain scrolls that have multiple uses, and it has a chance to not use one of those. And even the one that only has one use, it has a chance to not consume it. Though, I will actually take Treasure Seeker for now again. And there you can see it. Knowledge of Death 5 is required to put the 3rd point into it. I got this. Suffocation and Darkness. Darkness is the Wither effect. So definitely useful. I got some Wither Ash, which I cannot use for anything. I got Bottles of Enchanting. I think I actually got those... Ah, never mind. Hard Crystal Shards. Soul Gem Wither. I have actually not done anything with Silent Gems yet. Except for what this very pack requires me to do for progression. In fact, I think this is actually the first pack I'm playing that has Silent Gems. However, I already had a Silent Gems weapon that I was using. It was the one that gave me the lightning bar here. You can use the Soul Gems for Silent Gem weapons and tools. You can get glowstone like this. And I got one of those Psy cells. Now the ones dropped from the Wither do not have any charge at all, so I cannot use it to recharge my Psy. However, it can have a quality. And bauble items, it was the one that has multiple positive effects, that was it. This one has increased attack speed, which is good. Also, it does say when any bauble slot nothing, and when in offhand these values, it gives you these no matter if it's in any bauble slot or in your offhand. And we got a Wither Cannon, which uses cannon bolts, which are gated to game stage advent, so I cannot use it yet. Anyway, Wither number 2, and in total I will do all 5 now. This one has 14,000. And that was the last one. We now have 5 nether stars. Now these are completely useless. Those are nether tokens. Withering Soul also doesn't have a use. Familiar Stone. Korai Tombstone. To bring back to life your last dead familiar. Anyway. 2 more heart containers. Honestly, I would just use them. Yes, I know this is a massive waste of XP, but whatever. Now, what do I actually need those for? Number 1 is gonna be the slime cube. What exactly it does? This block allows slimes to spawn in the chunk it's in. Unlike vanilla slime chunks, slimes can spawn at any height and do so at a significantly increased rate. Powered by redstone, this block instead prevents slimes from spawning through vanilla spawning mechanics, slime chunk, or swampland. Meaning that if I place it in this chunk, let's just place it here in the corner, slimes should now be able to spawn here. Obviously I think I need to go a little way because of spawning restrictions. But theoretically, I should now see slimes spawning. Well, I really hope I didn't just waste a nether star. Now it seems like it should be working based on the particles, but it didn't spawn anything yet. And I have no idea why. Why are you here? And can you not? Shadow Walker again. Okay, this makes things just a little more complicated. Why are slimes not spawning? If it doesn't work, I will fly around in my creative world using the slime in the bottle. So let me just quickly teleport to 0, let's say 100, 0. So that we are here. And now, slime in a bottle. What exactly does it do? Let me just fly around a little bit. This is a slime chunk. Slimes can naturally spawn here. There it is. What I want to do right now is, I have the caster, which is myself. I have night vision, target and time, and I have a random number that I can do a lot of things with. This gives me night vision for 16 seconds, which is obviously not a lot, but it's the best that I can do right now. And it will be sufficient for what I want to use it for. There we go. And now I can do that. And what I can also do... Perfect. So, now I want to go to y equals 128 and just try to chill there for a second or two. So, just quietly, slowly sink down a bit. Maybe I actually want to go even further up. To 164, just to make sure that everything actually despawns. And now, go back down to 128 to slowly load things back in. And now I go down. And just look at the situation. Notice that there isn't really anything that I should worry about. Oh yeah, I definitely need to be careful about my boost. I almost forgot about that. And that's Wither War. Oh god, that's like, oh Jesus, no. Look at how much damage it does. And that's why I'm scared about Wither. I do wonder, do I have access to Caliper with Auto P? Yes, I do. So I can in fact see if there are any slimes. That's good. That means I don't need to go down to check. You know what, my time is about to run out. I will just end this session right now. I will still look for... So what I actually want to make is the Wither Disvose. With the Nether Stars enchanting Disvose, the holder is protected from withering. Which, I have the Nether Stars, the Rose Bush is easy to get. The Fertile Essence needs Slime Balls, Catalyzing Glance, Whip Bounce. Wait, can I even get Cactus Green right now? I cannot get Lapis Lazuli, and that seems to be the only way to do this. So, yeah, I cannot actually do that yet. Because it requires specifically Cactus Green. Meaning that I don't need to continue looking for slimes. And somewhere here I should now see torches in just a bit. Oh, there it is. And... You are joking. You are joking. Oh god, no. But that would explain why now slimes are spawning. Oh, that's annoying. No. Before I change that though, what I want to do is get the 2 whip bones from the skeletons, because it's still easier to just quickly kill the skeletons like that and then focus on the slime in the other chunk. Just quickly go here, collect that and go. Yep, I can. Good. Now. I want to make sure that I do this in a way that this block can already spawn stuff again. And there we go. Gathering. And building. Gathering, building. Those are the 2 that I still need to level up. And now let's do gathering. 8. Not enough for 32, sadly. Wait, where's number? Didn't I break 2? Where did one of them go? Anyway, now we should start seeing slimes. Slime, 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 slime. We have a slime, we have a slime, we have a slime, we have a slime, we have a slime. There it is. Only a small one? Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, but yeah, only a small one. Maybe I can get it to notice me and jump in here, actually. That would work. There you go. There you go. Welcome. Welcome to my humble abode. I have no idea what that actually means, but it's a saying that I know, so I also said it. We need one more pearl. Let's see what exactly is going. Oh, you're cutie. Come here. I'll let you in here. Okay, that's close enough. Never mind, you don't actually do me a... Well, my boots are still not working, so yes, you are actually harming me. Slime trophy. If the zombie didn't come in and made us go out at the beginning of our playthrough, I would not have had to do this, but... This way, I now also have the whip bounce already. And quite a few levels that I can put into gathering. Definitely not enough for 32. I need more chests, that's for sure. Now we have the slime pots. Let me actually quickly see. What do I still need for this? I have the 4 nether stars. I need a rose bush. I need the catalyzing glance. The whip bounce. Wait, did I actually already have enough? So yeah, we need you. We need cactus green and rosebush. Those are the only 2 things that are missing. Oh no! I did mention I do want to get 1 stack of pumpkins. I'm not going to do that just yet. Yes, I am actually. I do not have food though, so never mind, I won't. So yeah. We literally have everything besides cactus green. There would be one way, which would be lapis lazuli. Because you might know I have 10 lapis lazuli blocks. So why don't I just use them? Because I can't. Computer-wise I disabled that recipe. At least we have everything but that, so once we get access to any way of converting, of getting cactus green, then I can actually make the withered as well, because that's also an important item because of wither. You saw what wither can do to me. In that case, since I now have everything, I wanted to get 11 more with nether stars. Also, I did want to... Right. I want to go to this one, which is just south. Oh shit, I got an ender lily. I got 1 stack. Oh nice, we're done. Though yeah. You do need consume, yes, 64 fell pumpkins, which are normal pumpkins plus a few other things. Wait, could I? I obviously have the rotten flesh. I obviously have some string now. Oh, not actually as much as I thought. I do have cobwebs, so I can just make string from that by breaking it, I guess. I definitely have bones, and I even have gunpowder from both the ghasts and the chests in the Urgas Tower. So funnily enough, I can actually make them, but I cannot even consume them yet because the quest is not unlocked yet. And yeah, that's chapter 5 anyway. Just need 33 wither skeleton skulls, which I went kind of this way, I went this way, so I'm not gonna go this way, and a little this, I guess. But definitely east as my primary direction, and a little south. Until I have all 33, no matter how far I have to go, even if I have to go to 50,000 again. Oh, yes, there we go. We have a number 18. Meaning we do have the 6 withers that I want. Well, in that case, we are kind of close, so let's actually just straight up go home now. I will need 24. There we go. Quickly. Well, not quickly, but take these already. Anyway, 6 withers. Here we go. Nether stars. 1 with a skeleton skull, which will slightly decrease the grind I will have to do later. And I want all of you. Can combine this with this to get a prestige token. Level 2. Do that 10 times. And there we go. 10 prestige tokens level 2. Level 3 requires Daedalus blocks, which require quite a few things that I can only get during chapter 1. Like, the only thing I can get right now is the stable fabric. Everything else, including the basic crafting table, I cannot get yet. So yeah. Now, as for actually using them, all you need to do is right click and automatically uses it for the skill that is currently selected, in this case gathering. You might have noticed that the orange 0 has switched to an orange 2, indicating that gathering is now prestige level 2. If you try to use another prestige token of the same or a lower level, it does nothing. So yeah, let's quickly go through all of them. And that is it. We can now level all the skills up to 96 without any soft or hard caps. Now, how to do this? You might remember that I'm playing Masochist mode, meaning I'm at difficulty 5000. You might also remember that per difficulty level I get an XP multiplier, which means that using XP to level up skills is way more effective than doing all of the actions. Now, there are 2 things that influence the amount of XP I actually gain. It's the base XP that a mob gives. Obviously, a mob that gives 100 XP multiplied by whatever, 25 gives more than a mob that gives 1 base XP. And then it's the fact that blighted mobs both have a difficulty multiplier and another XP multiplier. Now, what mobs give the most XP in the Triad Forest? Obviously, it's the bosses, like Phantom Knights, Urgast, those bosses. So what I need is a blighted boss entity. I will be defeating a new boss now. There are exactly 2 bosses that can be blighted. One of them is sitting in the swamp labyrinth, and the better one is sitting in those caves. So what I want to do is just fly in here, spawn the boss real quick, and see that it's not blighted, so I'm not gonna bother. You can reach it very easily. In the labyrinth I have to go through it, hope I don't get grabbed and killed by pinch beetles, and then go back out if it isn't blighted. And there we go, that's already it. Now, reason number 3 why the Alpha-Yeti is easier. It is very much affected by knockback. And it can break blocks. Also, it cannot exactly damage me. And its AI tells it to try and go back into its enclosure. And if it cannot go back, it freaks the fuck out and does not know what to do. And look at its little, oh my god, look at its little armor! Oh my god, that's cute! Any final words? Alright. See ya. Surprisingly enough, I only got to 290. I expected to get way higher than that. Anyway, let's level some skills, starting with magic, obviously. That's 96. That's magic done. Because I cannot get higher than 96 right now. Let's do attack next. That's attack. How about I do agility? Yeah. So yeah, this is not the only Alpha Yeti I'm going to defeat. But it was our first one. So, we now have access to the glacier as well. Meaning that I could theoretically quickly glue the Snow Queen, but nah, I'm gonna save that for later. This is the only boss. The Alpha Yeti is gonna be the only boss I'm gonna annihilate this episode. Besides the Wither, obviously. Next one dealt with. Actually faster than the first one, because its armor value is way less. And as you can see, apparently the amount of XP you get is not set. Holy shit, agility takes about 100,000. Nice. There we go. Every single skill on at least 96. Now we have the perks. But whatever. I have the skill points, so I might as well. I already have magic. Mining, I don't have that. Can I now take... Yes, I can take all of them. Nice. Attack. I can now do super pets. I can also do diffuse now. Research. It literally does not matter which ones I take, but I can take all from the first two rows, so I'm gonna take those first. It doesn't matter because you only need them starting from chapter 5, and at that point you can get all of them anyway. Building. Doesn't matter, I can take all of them. This one is the only one that isn't useful until chapter 3 when you can actually get chorus fruits. But the other two are only 16 in total anyway. Defense. Still cannot take this one. Because I cannot get those blocks. Agility, I can now take this as well. And farming, I will only take wheat aplenty. I now have 150 levels that I don't need to use for anything. And that's almost the entire episode. And all I need are 14 more Wither Skeleton Skulls. And then I'm happy. Don't need the skill tokens anymore for now. For quite a while even. I will take the scanner because I did want to test. So also a good thing that I still have you. Nope, it doesn't work. Great. However, that is not everything I could check for. Also, can the rain please stop? I sold all of my chests to pass the time until the rain stops. Again, not a fan of using comments unless actually necessary. I guess. Already got the first one. Please do not come down because it is trapped. And let's just see. Let's just use stun bricks. So if I'm now here and just do this. I definitely gotta compare with the other house because this. Yeah, let's compare with this one. What do you say? There should be a basement, is what it says. And there is, but it's... Okay, so this does not in fact help. Do the chests help? I feel like the location of the chests helps more than knowing, well, than the basement itself. And this one, no basement. Okay, so you actually need to get close to the chest, and I believe there will be Wither Skeleton Skull right there. So it is definitely not perfect, as you can see. Look who's right! Oh, well, there we go. We got our last Wither Skeleton Skull. Meaning, see you on hell, I don't need to care about the druid houses any longer. Help. Okay, there we go. It feels good to be back. Get the soul sent. And fight the final 5 with us for this chapter. And that is also gonna be the last thing I'll do in this episode. Because the actual grind is now done. Next episode will be the final prologue episode, which means that I will defeat all of the remaining bosses. In fact, I will even unlock the final castle. Better what And number 2. Ancient Scroll of Preservation. Completely useless. Well, not quite. It does give me an advancement which gives me a little bit of XP. Also, I'm apparently level 6. I don't know when that happened. This is when it happened, I see. So I'm gonna do Shadow Walker again. Lucky. Honestly, I know exactly who to give this to. Here you go. Right, there we go. The one I want to take, and the 4 for the Witherless Rose. Yeah, I do know that you can sadly not do anything with it. But don't worry, it's safe in here. This is episode 3 done. Meaning that I will see you in the 4th and final episode of the prologue. Time played 25 hours. Well, 24 hours, 31 minutes, about 32 minutes. Anyway, see you then.